Part 2 is nature of Part 2 is this nature of true reversal. ठीक है? True reversals में there are 2 to 3 different aspects, right? Which means first is trying to understand the candle 2, right? In a key level or of that sort, right? Key level में when the price comes in, creates engulfing or something, and then tries to for the price tries to go up higher or something like that. है कि नहीं? तो इसमें क्या है कि we are actually framing higher time frame reversals, right? Suppose, see, the main aspect of this is framing higher time frame reversals. Framing higher time frame reversals, right? And this is the only thing that we're trying to do in this thing. All right, take me. ठीक है? This is the nature of true reversal, which means true reversal मतलब any manipulation and then which is followed by what? Manipulation followed by a distribution phase, right? Which may be any internal liquidity and then to external to internal to external, all of these things, right? देखो, in this kind of things, it is always it comes in 2 stages, all right? The first stage is the market coming into a key level, something like this. Like, let me just mark this as a key level. The price coming into a key level and then trying to reverse off of this, trying to reject off of this, creating what? Creating a swing formation. When we try to create a swing formation, we will always try to see the correlated pair trying to do the opposite. All right, so in this case true reversals are always in 2 stage. 2 stage का मतलब first will be a manipulation and then second will be a failure swing. Failure swing का मतलब क्या होता है कि whenever we see the other correlated pair, the subsequent lows, which is very similar to this, will be taken out in the correlated pair, but in the main pair or the pair which is being correlated to each other has not been taken out, something like this. It will create a failure sign, right? So it is just a 2-stage process, right? It is just a two-stage process, right? And it will always formed, and it will give you what? It will give you an extreme nature of true reversal, right? How do I put it into words? It will be an extreme, yeah. Yes. Extreme of true reversal. Extreme of true reversal मतलब, हाँ? What? क्या बोल रहे हैं? बाइक मैं बाइक ही ऑन नहीं करता. nahi, nahi. So see, it is a two-stage process, and it will always form the extreme of true reversal. Extreme of true reversal matlab, it will be the last point. It will be the extreme point. matlab सबसे end में होगा वो. It will react off of what? It will always react off of a key level, right? It will always react off a key level. And then see, there is a process, right? The first thing, and SMTs are always happening at first. सबसे पहले होता है SMTs. SMT सबसे पहले होता है, इसका मतलब ये है कि सपोज देखो, first whenever we are understanding a true reversal, right? Like I told you previously that we create narratives, right? We create narratives. Narratives are either a sharp turn. Sharp turn कैसे होता है? If a bearish fair value gap is being disrespected, new bullish fair value gaps are being formed, order block is created, change of state of delivery is confirmed. All right. So this is how it is. First is your SMT, then your order block, then your inversions, then your fair value gaps, then your CISD. Right. This is the sequence. Right. This is the sequence on how a true reversal is occurred, right? This is the sequence of how the true reversal has been coming into place. Something like this. See, the first is your SMT, right? The price came in, manipulated the key level, created a swing formation, right? It created a swing formation, right? Created divergence. Divergence is what? Divergence is your SMT, which is the failure swing that it created, right? Then the second thing it did was it created an order block, right? This is your order block, right? After your extreme, which is your SMT, an order block is being created, right? And then what do you see? You see inversions being formed, which is disrespected. New bullish fair value gaps are formed, right? And then finally, what? A change in state of delivery is formed, right? This is your change in state of delivery. So everything has a sequence. A true reversal will always have its own sequence, right? And all of this will actually give you what? It will all actually give you everything is happening where? Sab kuch, ye jo everything is happening where? It is happening in the market maker buy model or by market maker sell model. And this is what? This is the core concept is, and the core logic is either ERL to IRL, maybe, right? Or it can be this as well. It's either this or either it is IRL to ERL, or it is what? What is next? And the next is ERL to ERL. This is the only thing, right? This is the core concept of every move you are trying to predict. Every move that you are trying to predict is just this. It's either ERL to ERL, ERL to IRL, IRL to ERL. All of this. Everything, this is the true nature of price movement, right? And everything will happen how? Everything will happen in a consolidation phase, distribution phase, trying to manipulate higher. See, suppose like this. I can show you here as well. See, this is what? This is your consolidation phase, right? Leaving behind an ERL, right? This one. Distribution, reversal, this is a retracement, right? Again a manipulation, right? And you have a true reversal here, right? This is your true reversal. The price again distributed higher, accumulation, this is reaccumulation, and then your what? This is what? This is your displacement, right? Towards your ERL, again the final distribution. So this is what? This is, if you just look at it in a, how do I hide? Can I hide or not? I think I can. Fuck it, it's fine. कोई दिक्कत नहीं. So this is how it is from, right? This is a consolidation phase, leaving behind an external range liquidity, distributing lower, creating it, having a reversal. I mean, having this retracement into an whatever, and I mean internal liquidity or something, distributing lower towards your drawn liquidity, which is your internal liquidity. This is your internal liquidity, right? Creating this ERL to IRL things, and this is how the first process is known. All right. Now let's understand नहीं भाई, वेट कर. So देख, SMT का फर्स्ट स्टेज कोरिलेशन कैसा होता है? Like suppose I told you this, right? SMT first is your swing formations, right? So first, a very simple aspect in which we can understand is, suppose there is a candle like this. Suppose there is a candle like this, which is a bullish candle. This is a bullish candle, and then it has its own wick. Yeah. So see, this is how it is, alright? I mean, if I just make this black here. So see, this is a first cracking correlation, alright? I mean, cracking correlation matlab any first stage of any reversal, it is always happening in this way, alright? Which means, let me just explain you which are the triads, right? So triads means correlating pairs, alright? Correlating pairs मतलब indices में क्या आता है? Indices में है NQ, right? ES and YM, right? This is the triad. And in gold, what is it? Gold में क्या है? Gold में है GC है, GC है. You can use silver as well as a single triad, but people also use it GC, Euro, GBP, USD, sorry, XAG, this one, or X. Am I correct, right? XAG होता है ना, XU क्या होता है? XAU होता है, sorry. Yeah. Give me 1 minute, okay? I'm taking class review. I'll call you later. Rian, how are you?
Mama.
How are you, Rian? Alright, you don't know how to talk.
누구 나서 전에 몰랐어 내 헤드폰도.
मुझे draw कर जाए चलो bye I'll call you later तुम बाल से खाए दे सही
Bye bye. अच्छा.
देख for indices it is NQ ES and YM. Gold we can use, see gold में either you can use silver as one pair of triad or you can use this XAG euro, right? XAG ये यूज कर सकते हैं but it's fine just use gold and silver. This one is a little bit complicated, so just forget about this. All right, I'm just giving you information to like just understand, right? Yeah. And then for forex it may be what, for forex का भी एक triad है. For forex it's euro USD, GBP USD, and what, DXY, which is inverse. DXY is an inverse relationship. This one is they go hand in hand. This is positive correlation, this is inverse correlation. All right, so this is the thing. So now, if you try to understand the first move, if we try to figure out first stage of reversal, right? For first stage reversal mein, this is very simple. Any candle highs or any candle lows which has been taken out, something like this, right? This is a normal way to understand how reversal can be formed. And suppose यहाँ पे we have a key level, right? If we have this sort of key level, the price goes in, taps. Suppose this is YM. Suppose this is NQ, sorry, and this is ES, right? This is NQ and ES. NQ goes into this, takes out the high. NQ goes into a key level. ES goes into a key level, doesn't have enough strength to take out the high, and then closes inside, right? That's one thing. Another thing is, like suppose, how do I say, if I want to put into words, I can't. Suppose this is one move, this can be another move. Another move. Leaving behind a fair value gap, all right? This is what I mean. Leaving behind a fair value gap, something like this. During SMT, like whenever the price takes out high, it leaves behind a fair value gap, right? It leaves behind a fair value gap, something like this, right? This is a bullish fair value gap, isn't it? So what the price does is, when the next candle moves, very similar to this, motherfucker. This is pair 1, this is pair 2, right? So suppose same thing has happened in both the pairs, because this is the thing that happens every time, right? So when the price gives you a fair value gap, right, when the price gives you a fair value gap, the price does what? ये होगा इसमें, and then it will not happen, right? This is what this is also a first stage of what? SMT, very similar to this, right? We have this SMT here, right? We have another SMT here, like this, right? And one more thing is what? First, देखो, and this is what I think I have talked about this. This is SMT fill, right? At one time there is two concepts being understood, right? इसमें क्या हो रहा है देख? What is happening here? We have a candle SMT, right? This candle ka low was taken out by this, but this one failed to take out. So this occurrence is what? This fair value gap. Suppose this is NQ, right? Suppose this is NQ and this is ES, right? So in NQ, we have the same fair value gaps, right? We have the same fair value gaps, but this fair value gap was filled, isn't it? This fair value gap was filled, but this fair value gap was not filled. So this is also a concept, right? What is it? It is an SMT fill concept, which means fair value gap stays mitigated in this one, and on the other period the fair value gap is not been mitigated, right? This is one thing. A very simple way to understand. मतलब I didn't understood. कौन सा? क्या बोल रहा है? हाँ कहाँ है? ऊपर कहीं एसएमटी नहीं है, सिर्फ इसमें क्या? ये we have two SMTs, right? I mean, technically one SMT only, but this is a concept I wanted to follow through. ठीक है? तो समटाइम्स देखो SMT इसमें नहीं होता है, लाइक सपोज देखो अगर मैं इसको मेन चार्ट पे दिखाऊं कहीं, तो सी सपोज दिस वन, दिस इज अ फेयर वैल्यू गैप है. इट इज द सेम एग्जांपल दैट आई अभी जो मैंने बोला यहाँ पे. दिस इज योर फेयर वैल्यू गैप, राइट? दिस इज अ बुलिश फेयर वैल्यू गैप, इजंट इट? वी हैव द लो ऑफ दिस कैंडल, एंड देखो अगर मैं इसको ES में देखूं, ये देख ES में देख, the low has not been taken out, right? But in NQ we do have a fair value gap and the low has been taken out. And if I show you an SMT fill wala, mostly happens in 1 hour low time frame में होता है. क्या बोल रहे हैं? Which one? And ES में क्या ये देख, this one, see I'm talking about this, see we have this fair value gap, isn't it? This is a bullish fair value gap, right? Price took the high, closed in. This is your SMT here, right? The price didn't take the previous low. We have this SMT, I mean we have this FEG, right? Is this fair value gap filled? No, right? This fair value gap is not filled. But if you check in NQ, see, we have this fair value gap, right? Is fair value gap is filled or not? I'm just trying to make you understand that either कभी-कभी ऐसा भी होता है कि fair value gaps fill होते हैं, लेकिन at the end of the day, the same thing. It's this the candles only. You understand? It's just the candles. I'm just showing you in a higher time frame so that it is much more easier for you to understand, right? In the lower time frames. अगर तू higher time frame पे उसको figure out कर लेगा, तो lower time frame पे it will automatically be, right? Suppose देख, this is the SMT which I actually figured out in 1 hour, right? अगर मैं इसको 5 minutes में जाऊँ, if I go this in 5 minutes, it will be a little hard for me to understand, right? Because there are a lot of things happening, isn't it? But अगर मैं higher time frame में देखूँ, तो it is very simple, right? We are just tackling with 2 candles, right? But in the low time frame, we're tackling with a lot of candles, isn't it? And sometimes we don't have the tendency to keep a track on it. If you have 2 charts, one by one, left, right, then it's one thing. But higher time frame पे इसलिए mark करते हैं because it is much more easier to understand, right? And most of the time ये जो SMT fill का thing होता है ना, it is also mostly fill happening in the lower time frames, because suppose entry function होता है, देखो, suppose we have this sort of entry function, like let's see. Like I'll show you, just see. Suppose we have, this is asymptotic fill, right? Suppose we have this kind of like this is the movement. We create an order block. This is your change in state delivery, right? See, this is pair 1, this is pair 2, all right? This is pair 1, this is pair 2. यहाँ पे क्या हुआ देख, the first correlation is this one, this SMT here, the highs has been taken out in this, but the highs has not been taken out in this, right? So when we move down lower, we create a change in state delivery, right? We create a change in state delivery, right? This is the change in state delivery. So some people will do it. Some people will short here, right? Some people will short in CISD, right here, isn't it? Same way, जब यहाँ पे भी एक change in state delivery हुआ है, what the price will do is, suppose this is NQ and suppose this is ES, right? What the price will do is, the price in NQ will tap this CISD and then move down lower, right? But in ES, the price will fail to do so. So this is giving a visual confluence, right? This is giving a visual confluence that we have this asymptotic fill situation here. This change of state delivery is also an order block, isn't it? Order block ही होता है ना? तो वो order block जो था, it has been filled in NQ, but it has not been filled in ES, isn't it? These are the different things, right? These are the different things, which means we have what? What do we have? The price taking out the previous highs, and in this, the price not been taking out in this ES highs. Same thing is happening here, but it is happening with fair value gaps. Same thing is happening here, but it is happening with order blocks. You understand now what am I saying? मैं जो समझाने की कोशिश कर रहा हूँ, do you understand properly? So, yeah, this is it. So one more, which is a two-stage correlation. Two-stage correlation का मतलब, suppose we have How do I draw this now? Suppose like this. Just I'll not draw candlesticks, but I'll just draw this. We go higher, creating this low. Again, we go higher, creating this. This is the first stage. Do you see this low been taken out? I'll just draw a midline here. Right? This is the first stage. The low has been taken out here, right? इसमें क्या हुआ है? The low has not been taken out. This is the first stage, isn't it? And then the second stage is what? The second stage is this one. This low has not been taken on, but here this has been taken out here. You see this? This is a two-stage correlation, right? With swings. This is pair 1, this is pair 2. If I look at my lower time frame पे दिखाऊं, it's the same thing, bro. Yeah. Every SMT is the same thing, just that the core logic is the lows been taken out in one, the other lows been not taken out in the others. You understand? That's the simple core logic. It is, how do I show you? Do I have an example or not? Suppose yesterday's price action, alright? Yesterday's price action, which means क्या नहीं मैंने ज़्यादा फ्रीडम दे के रखा है ना सबको, इसलिए ज़्यादा उड़ते हैं. एग्जाम्पल्स में होगा यार. I'll show you. ये वाली देख. This sort of examples, yeah, this one. ये देख, इसमें we have this high, right? This one, isn't it? The high has been taken out. This is the first stage. This is the second stage, right? Which means like ये euro USD है, right? So Euro USD में the previous high was taken out from this one, but in here the high has been not taken out, but in GBP USD it might be taken out. All right, that's the thing. There might be more examples. कौन सा? Yeah, this is also, yeah, this one. See, not this. कौन सा बोल रहा है तू? 17. ये this is NQ में this highs were taken out. I think that's why NQ was much more stronger in this case. देख यहाँ पे we have this SMT नीचे, right? We have two stages of SMTs here, and that's the reason I took this entry also from this fair value gap, right? But like I said here, ES failed to expand, right? Because NQ already expanded higher, right? It already expanded higher and took this highs, and that's why this failed. Something like that, you can say. Yeah, this is also a two-stage SMT here. See, this one, this high has been taken out. First SMT, second SMT, right? This is a two-stage SMT. Perfect example. See this one. First SMT, this one. Second SMT, this one. You just have to see the highs. It's very not very complex. The other complex है भी नहीं. You just have to check out the highs, that which high has been taken out and which high has not been taken out. That's it. Nothing more than that. Alright? These are the two correlations. Alright? यही है, ज़्यादा कुछ है भी नहीं वैसे SMT में. Yeah, you can say that as a sequential SMT. Is everything clear SMT में? बस यही है, nothing more than that, bro. First is this one, second is the SMT fill thing, the order block fills. This is SMT, SSMT, two SMT. And if you, once you're familiar with this, I can teach you the three-stage one. Three-stage में क्या होता है कि one pair closes bearish, one pair closes bullish. तो उसमें strength switch कैसे होता है? But if you don't practice this one, if you don't understand this one, you'll not be able to understand. So that's why I'm delaying that. Alright? ये थोड़ा अच्छे से अभी के लिए तो ये this is more than enough. No, not needed. This is more than enough. Just trying to understand SMT highs and those. That's it. Nothing more than that. Once you're comfortable with all of this, I can teach you the advanced concepts. It's very simple. Others also. Almost every concepts are clear only, to be honest. अभी तक तो सब कुछ मैंने explain तो कर ही दिया है. I think you will have to be taking trades also now. हाँ, प्राइस एक्शन सही नहीं है, सही है.